winning team, a fantastic example of community curation by a team which worked together to tell this contemporary story in a fun and fascinating way. The People's History Museum, community curators of Never Going Underground, the fight for LGBT+ rights.
There is only 2 of us here, but there are another 7 of us waiting back in Manchester by their phones, waiting to find out what has happened. And what a year it's been. We've done so much stuff, and it's incredible. We'd like, yeah.
I don't know which microphone works. So let's mention them by name. We were 9 curators, each with completely different backgrounds. You know, our age range was 24 to above 60. I don't actually know everybody's ages, we'll mention them. So it's a couple of Kirsties, so 2 Kirsties in our team, who were just really creative, full of bright ideas. Stephen, he's a
playwright.
Playwright, that was the word I was looking for. So he was brilliant at coming up with sort of stories and storylines and bringing things together. Vivian, who did amazing work at going into archives and spending a lot of time in archives and bringing out stories from the archives. Sarah, who reflected on some of her own experiences involved in LGBT activism. I'm forgetting names now.
Jenny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who also spent a lot of time in archives in London and in Glasgow and traveling around looking for the best stories. Adrian, who was just brilliant at bringing us together as a team and bringing our, collectively, making the most of the group. And is that everyone, Catherine? I don't know. That is everyone. And then it's us two, so Heather and myself, who could make it here today. And it's fantastic because today happens to be the International Day against homophobia, biphobia, and transphobia. And so the stories we bring out in the exhibition, which is open till the 3rd September, so do check it out in Manchester, are about how people have come together across the UK to fight against homophobia, biphobia, and transphobia, and make Britain a better place for all of us. So it tells absolutely amazing stories, and it's full of hope. So if you're ever feeling down, just check it out. Please do. Thank you.